All right, guys, I'm back. It's June 23rd, and I have my favorite home run plays on the way. Oh, man, let's recap yesterday. And thank you, Max Muncy and Junior Caminero, for salvaging the day coming through so that we just netted a small loss. That's fine. You're not going to win every day. We had, if I'm remembering correctly, 5 of the last 6 days before this one were profitable days. We're playing home run plays, guys. This is not easy, okay? But we made it look easy the last couple days, but last 5 days of 6. Then we had this day, like right here. Max Muncy, plus 350 for a home run. You came through. You're an overachiever. He had a second one. It's like, God, we don't get credit for that. But anyways, Junior Caminero started off the day, first batter of the day, or in terms of getting a home run. So plus 400 absolutely was amazing. He got him early, and I'm like, oh, here we go, baby. We're going to have a day. And then it was like, yeah, it's all right. So we had 17 players that we have started off with yesterday's video. Ended up 15. 2 players not on the list that did not play, or we did not play because their odds were too low. One of them was Cal Raleigh, hit a home run. So the model predicted him, but we couldn't play it because it was only plus 175 or something like that. Like, can't do it. Even though you knew he was going to hit one in that ballpark he was in weather, great weather. But the other player that's not on this list that was refunded was Lawrence Butler, or excuse me, not Lawrence Butler. Who the hell was it? Ketel Marte. What the hell, man? Jeez. And he came into pinch hit, which I said to you guys, hint, hint, yesterday's video, watch out. FanDuel loves to play games. They kind of entice you with, a lot of times they have better odds than any of the other sports, but not always, but they entice you. And then when a player doesn't start, but then they come in the 9th inning, like he did, and did not hit a home run, they'll grade it as a loss. So I'm glad that I put that in at ESPN. Because, once he was on the starting lineup, they refunded it. So we were left with 15 players. We got 2 to hit, netted a small loss of negative 0.27 units, betting just 0.05. But that's okay. We're still up 2.76 units, and we're betting nothing on it. I know that someone coming across the channel like, wow, 2.76, well, that sucks. To put it into perspective, this is why I always put this slide up right here. I'm going to have a better way to showcase this. But we are using a model that we've used all last year, and we tweaked it a little bit, and we're using it this year. And lifetime, if you put 1 unit on every single play, I think we're doing pretty good. A plus 103.45 units all time. Okay, so 1 unit yesterday on all those players would have been a negative 5.5 units. So like I said, you can't win every day, but we've been winning more time than not, obviously, to get to that unit size right there into the positive. So with that being said, let's get to today's plays. It's a limited slate, not too small, but there's only one player that qualifies under this model, James Wood of the Washington Nationals. Now, this video series, or whatever you want to call it, the home run plays, is predicated on that very model I just talked about. Okay, if it doesn't qualify, then they're not official plays. So, like I said, James Wood is the only official play. He's the only one that I'm going to grade tomorrow when I come out with tomorrow's video. Now, there's 3 other leans right here that didn't make the cut, but I love these so much, I'm going to play them anyways, personally, aside from the model. So these will not be graded, but I'm going to get into all 4 of these players so that you can decide for yourself which, if any, are right for you. Okay, so first up, like I said, the only official play, James Wood. On the 22nd, he had 2 hard hits. The game before that, on the 21st, he had a home run that was 113.1 miles per hour off the bat, 27 launch angle, and went out of the ballpark to the tune of 451 feet. Holy mackerel. He got a hold of that one. On the 20th, he had 3 hard hits. And then the 19th, he had 3 hard hits. 2 of the 3 went for home runs. This guy is flipping hot right now. And as always, they have to have a good matchup for the pitcher. And he does. So I absolutely love this one. Now, the other 3 leans, I absolutely love them from what they're doing It's just that the pitcher they're going up against just doesn't meet the criteria of the model. So that's why they're not official plays. But I'm going to get into this. Ketel Marte might be the hottest freaking player I've ever seen all season long in the short term. So, like I said, he did not play. He just came into pinch hit on the 22nd. But if you just look at the last 2 games he played, oh my gosh, man. He had a double on the 21st. That would have been a home run in 26 of 30 ballparks. He had another double in that game. That would have been a home run in 25 of 30 ballparks. It's just, oh my gosh, man. Both of them went for 400 plus feet distance. Then you go to his game on the 20th, 4 hard hits, a home run that traveled 449 freaking feet. Unbelievable. A double. He had a double in the game that would have been a home run in 28 of 30 ballparks. And he had a freaking line out in that game that would have been a home run in 3 of 30 ballparks. That's 4 home runs that he could have had. 5. 5 home runs he could have had, but he only ended up with 1 in 2 games. Like I said, it could be 5 in the last 2 games. You can't get any hotter than that. This guy is freaking blasting the ball out there. I love it. Just like I said, against the pitcher who doesn't necessarily qualify as a home run pitcher or gives up home runs. So I really, like I said, I'm still playing this because you only got 4 freaking players, right? 1 official and 4. We usually 16 sometimes are playing. So I want to have a little bit of fun. All right. Now, Brendan Donovan and Alec Burleson, I just want to say right off the bat, I think both of these players, looking at their stats, maybe a little bit unlucky. Maybe the stats don't indicate how good these guys might be. And when I look at the pitcher they're going up against, Ben Brown, he's probably worse, in my opinion, when I look at a lot of other data and derivative, or whatever. I take a derivative or of like what he's actually done, and I look at some other things, and I'm like, he's been getting lucky because these other metrics right here would indicate he's not that good as what has happened. So Ben Brown, the pitcher that those 2 players are facing, might not be as good as his numbers indicate. So with that being said, that's why they're just leans, but I love these 2. So I'm going to play them personally myself. Again, Donovan on the 22nd, 2 balls that traveled 300 plus feet. The game before that on the 21st, 2 hard hits. The game before that on the 20th, 2 hard hits. The game on the 19th, 2 balls that went 300 plus feet. Okay, 1 was a hard hit, I think, and 1 wasn't, but it still traveled 300 plus feet. He's doing what you need to do to hit a home run. He's just not doing it good enough. So can you do it good enough today? That'd be nice, man. And then we have Alec Burleson. Of the 2, probably love this guy a little bit better than Donovan. 2 hard hits on the 22nd, a ball that traveled 322 feet, and 1 that traveled 386 feet. On the 21st, he had 3 hard hits and a home run. On the 20th, he had a fly out that went 399 feet and would have been a home run in 2 of 30 ballparks, but not the one he was in. Then he had another ball travel 325, and another ball travel 349 in that game. Oh, man. The 19th, he had 2 hard hits. Screw the 19th. I don't have that. That's a misprint right there. So just, so pretty good over the 22nd, 21st, and 20th, last 3 games. So there you go. If I didn't belabor this point enough, James Wood is the only official play, but I'm playing all 4. Okay, so there you go. Let's get to the weather. So there's only 1 graphic on the screen because that's all the games fit on one on the screen right there, all of them. So looking at the players we have, so James Wood is playing in, let's see, where the hell is it on the screen here? Petco Park, second on the bottom, a -8 from a home run perspective. I'm fine with that. In theory, I don't know if I can draw the conclusions, but common sense would say that might help us get better odds on him. If he was playing in, say, American Family Field from the top at +42, maybe his odds are not so fun or not so good because it just looks like he has a great he's going to hit a home run at that, It's kind of like Cal Raleigh's been in these games where like they're +45, +50. That's why his odds were 175. And what did he do? Hit a home run in every freaking one, it seemed like, over the last 3 days. So, okay, I'm fine with the -8% reduction from a home run perspective due to the ballpark and weather for James Wood. All right, so Ketel Marte is in the third game rate field, third from the top, +28. So there you go. Good conditions for him to hit. We'll see what his odds are. And then the other two, Donovan and Burleson, are in the third from the bottom, Busch Stadium, -4. That's fine. So there you go. You got some nice games there. Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Holy moly, +30. And like I said, American Family Field. Don't have anybody in it, but +42% from a home run perspective. So there you go. That's about it. I just want to say, if you guys are still with me right now, I just want to say I absolutely love every single one of you guys, man. I appreciate all the love in the comment section. I've been trying to make a point to respond to them. I did today and a little bit yesterday. You're always welcome to talk about your bets. And I'll always welcome anybody that comes on here and says, dude, you helped me win X amount. And it's absolutely amazing. I love hearing it. Even if you're on there saying, dude, I didn't follow you and I found my own and I did awesome. Good for you. I put it in the comments section. I love it, man. I love it. I love to hear it. And so we'll leave it right here. As always, you guys know I absolutely love you. And I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.